Hello guys and gals, this is Nicholas Pavan and I'm here to introduce the next best thing. Now why do I say the next best thing? To you newbies out there, you may be thinking to yourself, what is that? Well, if you're considering online marketing, well, you're going to find out there's always going to be something, there's distractions, and I mean, they're just something. There's always the next best thing every day. And the more you get into it, the more there's going to be. Now, I don't mean to scare you away from the profession, because that's what it really is, a profession, and it's very rewarding. Many people have created great success. I'm on that path to become one of them. And for the seasoned marketers, well, you already know what the next best thing is because you've been through there. I'm sure you've probably been back and forth, trying this, trying that, and I understand. I was there too. Now I'm gonna just speak with y'all for a little bit, but it's gonna be a lot of me, cause that's what it is. But I'm just hoping that you'd be able to relate. So here we go, and really, I'm nearing 40 years old now, and really, I'm thinking, where did the time go? I mean, I had my life was living on the fall. I just seemed to be getting the basic repairs on cars, fixing stuff, getting bills, living like the Joneses. Time just seemed to be against me because I was getting older, but it just wasn't seem like I was achieving what I felt I could achieve many years ago. And I realized, well, if we keep doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting a different result, well, that's just the definition of insanity, because it's just not going to happen. So time, someone introduced to me that time can work with us. That really, I'm still very young, and that I'm fortunate that I got exposed to some information that really changed the way I thought. So now, this is on my dream board. And this is a red 2014 Corvette Stingray, beautiful car. I can't wait to go out and test drive one. I'm in a small community. I got to drive several hours just to get to a dealership. But you know, it's got to start somewhere. And I thought, years ago when I started, I had someone tell me that, Nick, if time and money wasn't an object, what would you do? And you know, I've been working for quite a while, and I thought, well, what would I do? You know, and you know, I don't know. I just like to be home more because I worked a lot of hours. You know, my goals were pretty simple. I wasn't a big dreamer, and I thought, where would I go? And I thought maybe, you know, maybe just a week, go up to Edmonton, Alberta, and go in the West Edmonton Mall. That's about a 7-hour drive from where I'm at. You know, and he asked me, well, what's your passion? What do you really like to do? I thought about that a moment, and it was, well, back in school, I loved to play the saxophone, and I kind of had a burning desire to stand up in front of people and maybe play a tune or two, you know, and you know, I had that, and you know, we kind of discussed things and bounced ideas back and forth, and you know, it got me excited. You know, something happened, and really, I started creating goals that were achievable. Like when I first started, that Corvette that you just seen, that I you know, if I had that up there right away, I just couldn't believe it. You know, it just wasn't going to happen. So I started small, and I started putting, well, you know, we needed a new washer and dryer. We needed a door, we needed a TV, and toys for the kids. You know, we had a lot of used toys, but you know, it'd be nice just to get some new toys. Uh, we had a dripping faucet, not so much the sound. I'm hearing impaired, so I couldn't hear the water dripping unless I had my hearing aids on. But you know, that has an effect on the water bill, right? And the vacuum to maybe clean the floor. I You know, that was vacuuming. I think it was working, but I'm pretty sure if I got down on my hands and knees and I sucked up myself, that I'd probably get more. I didn't try it, and you know, it was good. So when these started coming together, I was able to start dreaming. I was able to start expanding my horizon, achieving bigger things, going from an old clunker of a beater car to a better used car. So you may be asking, well, what does that have to do with me? You know, that's all fine and dandy, that, hey, but what does that have to do with me? You know, I like your story, I can relate to it a little bit, but I'll tell you one thing. If you're happy with where you're at now, I would urge you to continue to doing what you're doing. But if you feel like you need a change, like there's something that hey, if I could only find the next best thing, that would be it. And I'm telling you, I got you this far in the video. I'm not going to say much about it, except that, and I just wrote this down just to make sure that it's basically a whole suite of internet and network marketing tools. Like, this is so new that I've just been taking notes for my presentation so I can introduce to you what this is. And it's going to be launched on March 4th of 2013. So chances are you're listening to this video after the fact. I am going to release it on March 4th, but it's going to be up for quite some time. This is new. This is real. This is from a company that had a successful business that's been operating now for several years, and he's expanding, and he's putting in like 100% commission structure to it. Like, you probably heard of 100% commissions. I've been doing research, and you know, the more I look into it, the more excited I'm getting about it. So that'll be following up on the next video, what the next best thing is. I would like a crab in the bucket. When I made the decision, hey, I'm going to do it, that's the period. The thing, like, every time I started climbing out of the bucket, I started getting pulled back down again. My wife would be, bless her soul, you know, but she would be like, well, what are you doing? You know, we were doing okay before, you know, I'm not comfortable with, you know, just getting pulled back down. My friends, they'd be wondering, well, how come you're not coming down to the bar anymore? How come you're not bowling with us anymore? Like, what's going on, Nick? And I thought, well, you know, I need to make changes in my life, guys, and this is what I'm doing. You're welcome to come along with me. And you know, fortunately, a couple decided to, hey, you know, this does sound okay, but the majority said, hey, no, you know what, man, good luck. We'll see you in a week, man. So, you know, I just had to learn to let go. So with the crab in the bucket, finally, someone picked me out, another crab, so to speak, another person. I got information that I'm willing to share with you. I'm willing to share with you how I've done it. I could save years of grief off your life on trying to figure this out. You know, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4-step system that, if followed, it all really starts up here. It's all in the thoughts. Like, if I were to go win a lottery tomorrow, I might be okay because I've been growing and I've come a long way from where I was at. But if I won the lottery a year ago, I could promise myself that probably would have been gone in a year because my thinking wasn't right. I had a $3,000 a month thinking mentality, and to get $1 million in a lottery, well, that would just be blown away, and then I'd probably be in more trouble than ever before. So it's not, the money is nice, the money is a great tool, but really, what is it really? The money is just a tool, but yet so many of us are working for the money. Isn't that crazy? Are you working for the money? See, I changed my focus, and it's not even about the money anymore. Like, I mean, that's just taking care of itself now. So guys and gals, I urge you, click down below. You made it this far in the video. I'm wrapping it up right now. So click opt down below, and I'll see you on the other side where I can show you and expose to you some information that I can get to you for free. That all you need to do is listen to, and I challenge you that if you implement this in your life, that you will succeed. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. I love you all, and opt in below. I'll see you on the other side.